This is a new tank, but we have also added a lot of new engineers to the teams. Elon Musk just turned on updates in the 2026 Tesla tiny house that almost no one has noticed yet. The house now adjusts itself to uneven ground, watches and controls airflow and humidity as it happens, and changes its interior automatically based on how you actually use it each day. Every system from energy management to living space layout has been improved to a level that most tiny homes can't match. Today we're going deep into the updates no one is talking about, including hidden features and engineering choices that show how Tesla quietly turns a small home into a living system that changes and adapts. This breakdown covers the real engineering changes, what they mean in practical terms, and why they matter especially for high-density markets where every square foot costs a lot. So if you value this, subscribe to AutoFusion and turn on notifications. We're just 21 people short of 9K, and every new subscriber gets access to these rare insights before anyone else. Most people think tiny houses are static, just like trailers that stay in one place or prefab units. Tesla's 2026 tiny house, however, completely changes what mobility means for compact living, fixing problems that traditional tiny homes and RVs have ignored for decades. Unlike earlier models that used manual jacks for leveling or occasional adjustments, this tiny house has an automatic leveling and transport system built in. Specifically, tiny linear motors beneath the frame make continuous small adjustments to balance out uneven ground, settling, and even minor shifts caused by wind or temperature changes. These aren't big movements. They're subtle, exact, and almost invisible, but they protect the structure, reduce wear on materials, and keep things comfortable in a way that typical tiny homes cannot. For older residents or retirees in California or Florida who often deal with uneven lots, sloped suburban plots, or irregular rental land, this is a game changer. No more expensive ground leveling. No more worries about a sagging floor over time. No more constantly checking on structural problems. The system uses very little power and operates almost silently, so residents can enjoy peace and stability without technical hassle. For low-income households or those living on fixed incomes, this is a practical innovation that cuts maintenance costs and stress, directly fixing the day-to-day challenges of tiny home living. Tesla didn't stop at structural adjustments. The house includes a self-leveling solar panel system where panels tilt and turn automatically to follow the sun. In dense urban neighborhoods or plots partially shaded by trees or nearby buildings, this increases solar energy capture by up to 15% compared to fixed systems. For families in high-cost energy states like New York or California, this can add up to hundreds of dollars saved each year, which is a big benefit for households focusing on efficiency and affordability. Even more, the system quietly talks to the house's battery storage, making sure solar energy goes to critical systems like climate control, lighting, and small climate adjustments exactly when it's needed. Tesla also tested kinetic energy harvesting, capturing tiny vibrations caused by walking, furniture movement, or minor structural flexing. While each watt is small, the total effect reduces dependence on outside power and offers backup during temporary outages, something crucial for areas prone to blackouts or aging electrical systems, such as parts of Florida during hurricane season or New York during winter storms. For households already facing utility bills that strain their budgets, even small gains in efficiency matter, and Tesla's design turns these minor energy contributions into real practical value. The tiny house also prepares for extreme weather challenges. In storm-prone or flood-prone regions, the automatic leveling system can shift weight distribution to stabilize the house, protecting sensitive electrical systems, appliances, and structural joints. For residents in coastal Florida or low-lying New York neighborhoods, this means fewer emergency repairs, lower insurance claims, and most importantly, peace of mind during unpredictable weather events. For families with older members or people with limited mobility, reducing the risk of structural damage and avoiding dangerous manual adjustments is a direct improvement to safety and quality of life. Tesla even thought about long-term structural strength. Continuous small adjustments prevent permanent warping of floors and walls, which is a common complaint among tiny house owners, especially in humid states like Florida or Texas. Over a few years, traditional tiny homes often develop uneven flooring, squeaks, or wall separation, forcing expensive repairs or replacements. By adding automatic leveling, Tesla fixes this quietly, letting residents focus on living comfortably rather than constantly watching the home's condition. For urban and suburban residents alike, these improvements answer real-life problems, avoiding costly land preparation, reducing maintenance stress, making better use of energy, improving comfort, and increasing long-term home durability. This level of engineering, previously limited to high-end RVs or industrial mobile platforms, is now available in a compact, relatively affordable housing solution. Now take a second to talk with us. Would you use this self-adjusting house design mostly for comment 1 for city lots, 2 for suburban land, or 3 for beachfront areas below? One of the most impactful but least visible upgrades in the 2026 Tesla tiny house is its advanced indoor environment management system, designed to tackle issues that most tiny homes simply ignore. For many older residents and families on fixed incomes, airflow problems, temperature swings, and indoor air quality aren't just minor problems, as they can cause tiredness, poor sleep, breathing stress, and discomfort during extreme weather. Tesla's new model fixes these concerns directly with a small climate control system that manages temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide levels, and particle filtering on a room-by-room basis, changing on the fly to match actual occupancy and activity. For example, in households in Texas where summer heat can go past 100 degrees Fahrenheit, traditional tiny homes often trap heat, making cooling expensive and inconsistent. Tesla's system detects when someone is cooking, exercising, or working, and automatically increases airflow while controlling humidity, reducing the strain on heating and cooling systems and preventing hot spots. At night, it slightly lowers airflow in sleeping areas to keep warmth while maintaining oxygen and carbon dioxide balance. Residents who previously struggled with sleepless nights due to temperature swings or poor air circulation now experience more consistent, healthier sleep without manually adjusting vents or fans. Tesla also puts phase-change materials into wall and ceiling panels, a technology previously limited to commercial or luxury construction. These materials absorb extra heat during the day and release it gradually at night, reducing peak cooling demands while creating a natural temperature rhythm that matches human body clock patterns. For retirees in Florida, New York, or California, this means fewer electricity spikes, lower utility bills, and a home that feels more comfortable without constant adjusting. In practical terms, a house that naturally controls temperature means hundreds of dollars in savings each year and greatly reduces the stress linked with energy costs, an issue especially important for low-income or fixed-income households. Air quality is another major problem Tesla fixes. Traditional tiny homes can build up dust, pollen, mold spores, and chemicals from paints, furniture, and cleaning products. Tesla's multi-stage filtering system combining HEPA and activated carbon actively removes allergens and chemical compounds, keeping indoor air healthier for longer periods. Urban residents in Los Angeles or New York, where outdoor air pollution is a daily concern, gain a double benefit: cleaner indoor air and consistent climate control without the need for expensive standalone purifiers. For people with asthma, allergies, or sensitivity to pollutants, this is a life-changing feature. Tesla also added dynamic lighting adjustments that respond to time of day, occupancy, and body clock patterns. Early morning lighting copies natural dawn to gently wake residents, improving alertness, while evening settings reduce blue light to encourage sleep hormone production, helping with sleep quality. For older adults or anyone struggling with disrupted sleep cycles, these subtle adjustments reduce tiredness, improve focus, and support mental well-being. Unlike gimmicky smart lighting systems that require constant manual input, Tesla's solution works automatically, blending smoothly into daily life. What's especially notable is how all these systems work together. Temperature, humidity, airflow, lighting, and air quality are connected, with the tiny house constantly fine-tuning each element to match real-time occupancy and activity patterns. Residents aren't just living in a tiny space, they're living in a home that adapts smartly to their needs, reducing daily stress, cutting physical strain, and lowering costs. Tesla's approach also looks at long-term wellness. For residents living on upper floors of urban tiny house communities or on small suburban plots, consistent air quality and climate control reduce the risk of chronic breathing issues and heat-related health problems. The small climate system ensures the house stays comfortable even when outdoor conditions change dramatically, which is a frequent concern in Florida hurricanes, New York winters, or California heat waves. For low-income households who may not have extra funds for air conditioning, humidifiers, or air purifiers, the Tesla tiny house removes these burdens by building solutions directly into the home's setup. This level of engineering shows a shift in what a tiny home can be, no longer just compact living, but a space that actively maintains health, comfort, and productivity. Tesla shows that even under 500 square feet, a home can add technology in ways that directly improve the daily life of residents, especially older adults, families with children, and those on fixed incomes. How does this update matter to you? Would you put first airflow, temperature, or humidity? Comment one word below to let us know your choice. Tesla's 2026 tiny house takes modular living to levels no other tiny home has tried. Every wall, furniture piece, and storage unit is motorized and programmable, allowing the house to rearrange automatically based on real daily routines. Unlike traditional tiny homes where residents must manually fold furniture or move storage around, Tesla's system uses prediction algorithms combined with real-time sensors to adapt the interior layout smoothly, reducing friction in everyday life. For older adults or retirees, these changes fix real-life challenges that most tiny homes ignore. Bending down repeatedly to pull out furniture, shifting heavy cabinets, or adjusting storage manually can be painful or unsafe, particularly for those with arthritis or movement issues. Tesla's modular system reduces physical strain while still offering full functionality, so residents can make the most of usable space without risking injury. Take the living room and workspace for example. A desk pulls back after use, opening up floor space for exercise, relaxation, or hobbies. Kitchen surfaces rotate slightly to allow multiple family members to use them at the same time without crowding. Tesla engineers reportedly spent over 18 months testing setups with real households across California, Texas, and New York, carefully adjusting motor speeds, noise levels, and mechanical wear. The result is a space that feels natural, comfortable, and remarkably practical, even for people who aren't tech-savvy. Tesla also brings in dynamic sound zoning, an innovation rarely seen in tiny homes. Each area has a distinct sound profile. Bedrooms cut external noise for better sleep, kitchens boost cooking alerts and timer signals, and living areas keep balanced audio for entertainment. For urban residents in Los Angeles or New York where background noise is unavoidable, this reduces stress, improves focus, and boosts overall comfort. The personalization goes further with prediction adaptation. The Tesla Home app watches daily routines, seasonal changes, and occupancy trends to set up spaces before residents even enter a room. For instance, the desk may extend and lights brighten at the usual start of work. Kitchen surfaces pull back when meal prep isn't needed, and storage modules shift for weekend or hobby activities. This isn't gimmicky automation. It saves time, reduces mental load, and makes living easier, particularly for households managing multiple tasks or caregiving duties. Privacy, often overlooked in tiny homes, is also reimagined. Smart privacy panels automatically adjust how see-through or opaque they are depending on the time of day, outside light, or closeness sensors. This is critical for city dwellers in high-density neighborhoods where windows often face other homes or apartment buildings. Residents no longer need to choose between daylight and privacy, and the house handles it smartly, making sure of comfort and peace of mind. Tesla's innovations even prepare for emergencies. In high winds, floods, or minor earthquakes, outside modules can pull back, furniture locks into place, and weight is spread out to keep structural strength. For households in hurricane-prone Florida, flood zones in New York, or earthquake-sensitive areas in California, these features protect both residents and property without needing action or advanced knowledge. Tesla's 2026 tiny house shows that compact living does not have to give up functionality, health, or well-being. It's not just about packing amenities into a small footprint. It's about creating a home that sees ahead to needs, adapts in real time, and protects both comfort and safety, while staying manageable and accessible for households of all sizes and abilities. These three engineering changes, including responsive foundation systems, zoned environmental control, and modular spatial rearrangement, represent Tesla's actual direction with the 2026 tiny house. These updates, previously unknown even to many industry insiders, show how Tesla quietly pioneers solutions that bring together sustainability, comfort, and personalization. For anyone who thought they knew what a Tesla tiny house was, these revelations are a wake-up call. If this breakdown gave you value, share it with someone looking at housing alternatives, and stay connected with our channel to catch every future update that might otherwise slip past mainstream coverage.